The story of Mâm Mâm is really about even like our own backgrounds as Vietnamese Americans. Tuan's a little bit different because he was born and raised in Vietnam, in Da Nang, and then moved to the US. My parents moved to the US from Hue. I was born in the US. But we always had this like identity as Vietnamese living in America, like what is it to be Vietnamese? And for food especially, it's like pho, bánh mì, and we're very comfortable with that. But the rest of the world doesn't really know Vietnamese food other than those two dishes. Mâm is all about like reintroducing Vietnamese identity, kind of bringing it to the world, and food is the best way to do it because everyone in the world knows what Vietnamese food is now. But it's about like what's the next chapter for Vietnamese brand identity as like cuisine. We want to bring it to the next level.
So we decided to go with two things. One is in the name itself. Mâm Mâm, right? Mâm representing that communal copper plate that everybody eats around. The serving tray, sorry. And then the other is the massive serving tray you see on top of the whole space. So that iconography is something we're trying to bring the idea to life. For example, on the table itself, you'll see these circle inlays representing the serving trays. So when we serve food, we serve in there, trying to bring that communal dining idea to life. And also little details, if you notice the cover of the lightings or the graphic inlays on the glass, all those are created by overlapping circles, bringing that communal idea to life.
Mâm Mâm is also really about food because that's what Vietnamese people know. This like nhậu culture, but for Gen Z, like affordable, friendly, in a bar space, not outside. And introducing different types of drinks, not just the bia hơi that every Vietnamese loves, but you know, we want different flavors and like tastes, and cocktails since have exploded. Nhậu is also about food. How do we make the food experience for Vietnamese, take it to the next level? It's a place where you can take a date, your family, a group in a comfortable setting that's like more for the next generation. We want it to be like a delight and a discovery, a surprise for people. And it's also one of those places where the use case of that restaurant is not just to get a bowl of pho and that's it. It's really to bring people, come together, have new experiences.
So in balancing the need for dining and for lounge, it comes down to three key decisions. One is layout, the other is lighting, and the third is operation flow. So layout, as in dining, you need privacy, you need bistro height, you need kind of intimate settings so people can focus on their meal and each other. But in lounges, you need you know, wide open spaces if you want to do events, for example, a performance. And then lighting, you know, for one-on-one dining or two dining, you want to have the light focus on the table. But for lounges, you might want to activate the space, make it a bit livelier for a cocktail hour or for a music event. And then in terms of operation flow, we want to make sure that in dining, the server can, you know, come into the table and serve. But in lounges or events, you want to make sure you have tables to serve like a big amount of people, right? 100 people, where are you going to put the food? So those are kind of the three balancing points that we have to strike to kind of hit both the dining crowd and the lounge and events crowd.
It's a place where people come together, you have happy hour, so food and the offline experience. But I think the demand for like offline experiences will explode because more and more people will want something really special when they do go offline.